I love being a priest. I love everything about it, but I especially love listening from. And let me tell you what that means. I am in touch with the story of my life. I am in touch with all the blessings and all the joy, but I am also very in touch with my own sin, my own struggle, my own patterns, my own fear. I know my history, I know my story, and it's got a lot of bumps along the road. My family is a lot like yours. My family is filled with beautiful relationships and people that I love, but my family, just like so many of yours, we have addictions in my family, and we have divorce in my family. We've had sickness in my family. We play hard and we fight hard, and we have resentments and unforgiveness and all the things that are part of everyone's family. Is a part of my family, is a part of my life. And so when I have the privilege of listening to people like you, I'm able to listen from my own place of humanity. And as I listen from my own story, I just think it makes me a better listener. It helps me know the person, the heart that God has blessed me with right in front of me. My humanity helps me listen from a different place. This Lent, you and I are getting to know the person of Jesus. And what we'll discover in this gospel from Luke on the first Sunday of Lent is the humanity of Jesus. I know that for some of us, maybe Jesus seems like 2,000 years away, or maybe the divinity of Jesus makes him feel grand and powerful, but that power can make him sometimes feel distant. And so the first thing that we learn in this first week of Lent is how Jesus is a human being, fully divine, but he's a human being. Jesus, from his humanity, what does that mean for us? That means that Jesus knows the very things that you go through in life. Jesus knew suffering. His best friend died and he felt the emotions and he cried. Jesus was betrayed by one of the people that was closest to him. Jesus loved. He felt suffering. He felt disappointment. He felt joy and happiness and passion. Jesus felt all those things in his humanity. Jesus also felt temptation. Jesus had needs. Jesus was dependent upon the Father. And as we'll see in this gospel for the first week of Lent, Jesus was confronted with the same evil that you and I are often confronted by. You see, Jesus knows because he's able to know us from the place of his humanity. When we say that Jesus was human, that means that God's not invisible. God has a face. You can see him. God has a name, which we can call him. He has eyes to see and ears to hear. He has a mouth to speak and a heart to love. That's what we celebrate with this Jesus who was a human being. And as a person, as a human being, Jesus wants a relationship with you. And the way that we develop a relationship with Jesus is the same way that we have relationships with the people that we love, right? We spend time with people in relationship. What that means is that we spend time sharing our hearts with them and they share their hearts with us, right? The deeper relationships that we have in life are precisely because the time that we spend with them is deeper. And likewise, if we're going to grow in our relationship with Jesus, a lot of it is going to be because of the time that we spend with him. This Lent, I'm inviting you to spend time with Jesus. Last time that we saw each other was Ash Wednesday, and I shared with you my excitement about the journal that we have for you from Ascension, this Lenten companion that every day has meditations, and at the end of those meditations, there's a for-your prayer piece. And in that for-your prayer piece, every day, I give you a scripture passage to pray with and some spiritual direction, some coaching on how to pray with it. so that your time with Jesus has some focus. And Lent turns out to be like this retreat in the midst of busy life. Time with the person of Jesus not only helps you get to know him, but allows you to know him in a deeper way, where you might rediscover that Jesus knows everything about you. This Lent, as we celebrate who Jesus really is, let's spend time with him so that you might get to know the truth of Jesus Christ. God bless you.